My name is Kyle, go by Kylo or KP. Coming from a cybersecurity background, prior military as well. Served in the Army as a combat engineer. Got out, decided to follow a career in cybersecurity, and then I had a few friends mention how needed cybersecurity was in the private sector as far as close protection, executive protection goes. And so, that's what led me to being here and, going through some courses on close protection. And now, I feel, pretty honored to be asked by my school and my previous instructors to potentially, become an instructor for the course. So, it's an amazing time. I feel very like I'm contributing to the team. So, yeah. So twofold. One is the client or the principal's digital security. The other is the digital security for the EP agents themselves. Similar to some of the other companies that we've seen here that focus on protecting the agents, digital security. It is something that is a necessity. So those are the two separate things, but they're both equally important. So that's how I think we can blend the cybersecurity into close protection, is by focusing on those two fronts. Now, whether we do it for the EP agents or close protection agents, or whether we do that specifically for the principal and the client, the goal is to equip EP agents with more capabilities because the attack surface is changing rapidly. So, yeah, those are the two areas or the vectors as far as where we can blend cohesively cybersecurity. So you have, at a certain point, once you become high profile, you start getting a lot of attention from maybe nation states, nation actors, groups. So the threat, similar to like stalking, it extends online essentially. So, and the thought is that no matter how secure your network is, if someone is determined, they will find a way into your network. So, taking in part those two things, high profile and a determined person, which, they likely have, that they're, we call them POIs, person of interest. It's a big concern, especially if you don't have anything in place, or action plan, or anything like that. So I'd say like the biggest concern would, if I had to give you an example, would be a network intrusion, installing spyware onto, their estate network, and spying in on and listening in on conversations and, that type of thing. So I think that's probably the biggest vulnerability. Yeah, we definitely need more younger people in the industry. I think for young people, this industry sort of feels like a ladder, and you have to climb up rings and go through sort of this long and arduous process of getting to the point where you're making a difference and a change in the security posture. So I would say for young people, find a niche, find something. I come from the tech world, so I recommend that. Find something that is very new and is very technical. Learn that skill and then provide that to your client principal, and you will make a invaluable team member and asset. And whether you're young or not, you can't refute the the just the amount of impact that you have as a young person. So if you want to be taken seriously in this industry, find that niche, provide that capability, and I think people will show you that mutual respect. Absolutely, yeah, yeah. Even if you don't have tape, just put like a band-aid over it. Yeah. Your phones, your laptops. It's the nature of the beast now.